Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. Got another Mailbag Monday for you today. It's been a really fun week for us. It's Christmas week. And
We're coming to you from the villages in the central part of Florida.
that's right. And we're here in smack dab in the middle of Florida. It's you wouldn't think it was Christmas with the weather, but
Look at me. It's in the 70s today.
man, I am white. I mean, my skin is so white. I haven't been out much, as you all know, the last couple months, but I don't even know where all this is going, and the fact that it's Christmas and lots of people have decorations out, and we're going to share some of those with you in just a little bit. On today's show, the new golf rates are out.
Have you seen the webcams at all the squares? Sawgrass Grove, Lake Sumter, Brownwood, and Spanish Springs?
And we're going to share with you some golf cart safety tips that we think are really important. A sinkhole near our home.
And a brand new bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. On this week's Bubble Wrap, I'm going to show you how I wash a car. There's not a right way and a wrong way, but I've got some tips that can make the job easier and make your finish last longer.
All that and more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
Well, a new year's coming. I really don't make resolutions. Do you?
Yeah. I always say I'm going to try to read something. I'm not a big reader, but I really want to start reading books. So, and then exercising more. We always say that. We're going to exercise more. We're going to walk more. We're going to be more active.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great one, to become more healthy. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I used to say I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to eat right. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to eat right.
I don't want to. That's all.
I don't really want to exercise more either.
No.
But we need to do that. We need to.
Yeah,
and,
we really do.
And we're going to do that.
Yeah.
We've been able to spend a lot of quality time over the break with our relatives, and we had all three sons here.
Yeah. It's a great vacation.
All 7 grandkids, all the wives, and our youngest is getting married in April, and his fiance came with him, and we just had a bang-up time.
We've had a great time. The house has been full, and it's been lovely, and it hasn't rained, so the weather's been great too. So it was a wonderful vacation.
It really was.
We hope you all had a wonderful vacation as well.
We do. And you know, over vacation, you think about things, and we've thought about our life before and now and how thankful we are and all that sort of thing. And 2 things happened this past week that really make you reflect a little bit. We lost 2 friends. Some of you that live here in the villages, you knew Ray Herford. And Ray was just a giver, a great guy. He would have driveway parties down in St. Catherine. Just a wonderful guy. And he had a bicycle accident back in November, and he didn't make it. And so our thoughts go out to not only him, but his family as well. And then some of you might remember last year, you were so kind to write letters to Tina Hauser. Tina was one of Linda's classmates, just a really nice young lady, and she had some big health problems, and she passed away this week as well.
Yeah.
So thank all of you that did that. But on a better note, our brother-in-law, Tom, is doing somewhat better. He's still in the hospital. He's been in there over a month now. And he has pancreatic cancer. He had that removed, hopefully. He's had some complications. But the one thing that cheered him up was all of you that wrote cards. It's made him so happy. And he told me on the phone, in fact, he was choked up when he told me that he wants to film a thank you to all of you folks that were kind enough to send him the encouragement and everything. And when he feels better, he's going to do that. But we wanted to tell you that he really did appreciate that.
And he still appreciates prayers and cards. And Dottie and Tom have gone through a really rough 2 or 3 months now. So yes, definitely keep them in your prayers. We appreciate that so much.
You've gone above and beyond, so we appreciate you for it too. Let's start things off with our viewer video. Here's Margot and Mike.
Hey, Jerry and Linda. It's Mike and Margot and our daughter Mary. We're shopping for towels, and our question for you is, where do you like to get towels in the villages? It's a tough choice.
All right, this is totally your cup of tea.
Well, towels are a thing we have to have, especially for when we have guests come over. You don't want your ratty towels in your guest bathroom. So I have found great luck at Home Goods, and they have a nice little selection, and I feel like they're good quality. And other places is Kohl's and then Bell's. The regular Bell's store, I think they have really good towel selection too. So you're going to find some good selection here in those three places for sure.
But Kohl's now, if you get on their mailing list and they know, they realize, hey, you spend a lot of money here, they'll send you a coupon like Linda.
You have to use a Kohl's credit card, and then you might get some coupons.
30% off, and then you can get your sales, but you have to buy whatever you get on the credit card.
Yes.
But remember, we told you a secret. Pay that credit card off every month. Don't pay any interest.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what they want you to do. They want you to pay that interest.
That's right.
All right, our buddy Joe up in New York sent us these pictures. We love to get snow pictures, Joe. Thank you. And look at that stove. Now that is inviting.
It is.
You put those logs in there, you get that nice warm glow. Oh, that's pretty, Joe. Thank you for sending it.
Yeah.
We will take Florida, however, but thank you. And look at this picture. This is one sent in a few weeks ago. In fact, I've shared it with you once. It's so beautiful. I want to show you again. It's truly a winter scene that all of us would love to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Just gorgeous.
All right, this question today is from Nancy and Larry from Michigan. Hi, Jerry and Linda. My husband and I often watch you on YouTube and have learned a lot. We have thought we might want to move to the villages in 5 years. However, our biggest concern is sinkholes, and we have read a lot about them, etc. But can you please give us an honest opinion? We have looked at the village's website and no honest feedback. We just feel we can trust you, so please. Well, sinkholes is a thing in Florida. We have a lot of sand here in Florida, so it is not a huge problem, but it occasionally happens. In fact,
Well, you can have sinkholes anywhere.
Yeah.
We owned a farm, 85 acres up in Harrison County, Indiana. You'd be hard pressed to find any place on earth with more sinkholes. Excuse me, I'm still recovering. Our farm had multiple sinkholes. In fact, if you remember the story, I turned my tractor over in one, very serious, probably 30 years ago. And like I said, sinkholes are in many places. We haven't seen any huge sinkholes that affected people. We've tried to go see them. I did find 2 homes up in the Spanish Springs area that were affected by the same sinkhole. And in fact, those homes are uninhabited now. But you're talking 2 out of 60 or 70,000 homes. Down here, we don't know anybody's home that's truly been affected. We did see this sinkhole this week. Linda, in fact, you saw it on a walk or a bike
we were
ride?
on a cart ride, and we were going through another neighborhood nearby. And they had some cones up and some of the yellow tape around it. So we knew something was going on when it was in the middle of the street. So thankfully it was in the middle of the street, so it can be worked on by the city or the villages. So we haven't checked it lately, but we hope that gets...
Oh, they'll have that fixed, and you'll never know.
Right.
But water is the culprit in a lot of the sinkholes, and it's often around some of the drainage pipes that go between these ponds and other ponds. And once in a while you'll see a depression in a road. They'll put a cone there, and next thing you know, they'll send crews and fix it. But no, we haven't seen a lot of sinkholes. We've heard about them. I know people say the villages in Central Florida is full of sinkholes, but we've been here 6 years, and knock on wood, we haven't been bothered. Nobody we know has been bothered, but we do keep our eye open. All right, the new golf rates are out. Twice a year they change the golf rates. These rates are in effect from January 1st until May 31st. So June 1st, you'll get new golf rates, and they'll be cheaper. This is prime time, so I'm going to show you these. Now, they do differ a little bit. You have Orange Blossom Hills would be your cheapest place to play golf. Hacienda Hills, also a little less expensive. Now, the ones around us, that would be Belglade and Bonifay and Evans Prairie and Cane Garden, Glenview, Havana, Lopez, Mallory Hill. Those are more expensive than the ones at Orange Blossom and Hacienda Hills, but not as expensive as Southern Oaks, Shallow Creek, and Palmer Legends. So I'm going to go over those with you. We're going to talk about where we play. That's the big bulk of them. Belglade, Bonifay, Cane Garden, Evans Prairie, those that I mentioned. If you have the enhanced membership, that's when you pay extra so that you'll get priority on tee times and you'll get a reduced green fee. You'll pay $53.50 to play championship golf. These don't affect the executive golf. So $53 is the cheapest rate you're going to find during prime time. Now later in the day they may have a wave that's cheaper, but these are the advertised rates. A regular resident member like ourselves, residents that don't have the enhancement, are going to pay $72 to play golf. Not this guy though. We can take guests, and if we took a guest, it would be $84, and anybody can play. You don't have to be a resident to play golf, but it would be $84. Now, if you're a non-resident and you drive down here and you want to play at Belglade or Bonifay, $95 to play.
Wow.
Now, if you want to play down at those more expensive courses, Southern Oaks, Shallow Creek, Palmer Legends, a non-resident would pay $101 to play. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Plus your golf balls that you lose. You know, I usually lose several golf balls around.
Yeah.
So those are the new rates. You know, it's pricey, but this is prime time. You know, this is when it's not too hot to play, and those rates go up. If you don't want to pay those, just wait, like we said, until June 1st, and they should come down.
You know, golf cart safety is very important.
Yeah, we have seen pictures this past week of some pretty bad cart wrecks.
Yeah.
We don't show you those pictures because we don't have the rights to them. I'll often try to contact the owners and say, hey, we'd like to share those pictures. And sometimes they let us, sometimes they don't. But we want to tell you some of the things that, in fact, this was published in the local, the village's news, and things that you should remember if you're driving a cart here. Number one, I'm going to say, wear your seatbelt.
I think that's number one.
Wear that seatbelt. You know, we had a friend that got hit by a car. It was not his fault at all. He was in his golf cart, him and his wife. Cart flipped over upside down, and they were not thrown out. They were held in by their seatbelts.
Yeah.
They still got hurt, but not as badly as they would if they didn't have those seatbelts.
Right.
When you're going to signal in a golf cart, you want to make sure everybody knows. Use your hand signal. Use your blinker. Make sure everybody knows what you're going to do. You don't want any surprises. Car versus golf cart, car wins. Yield to every single automobile, every one. Don't assume that they see you. Watch, and watch hard. Stop at the stop signs. Sometimes Linda doesn't do that.
What?
She rolls through them a little bit. Never enter one of the roundabouts, for example, on Morse Boulevard, on Buena Vista. There are a few roundabouts on the multimodal trail, and those are fine for you to enter, but not on a street. Don't enter roundabouts in your golf cart. That could be a real tragedy. If the road has a speed limit of 35 miles an hour or more, you're not allowed to take your cart on it unless it's a licensed vehicle.
Right.
No drinking and driving of the golf carts. You've got to obey all regular traffic laws, all signs, all signals. You can't have an open alcoholic beverage in your golf cart if you're driving on the street. So don't do that. All golf cars, unless they're street legal, are 20 miles an hour max.
Right.
So do that. You've got to have a valid form of government ID if you're driving on a street with a golf cart. And drivers under 18 must have a valid license. So those are some important things just to keep you safety minded, and we don't want to see your picture in the village's news of your golf cart upside down or crushed. It was a really bad one this past week.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. On this week's Bubble Wrap, I'm going to show you how I wash a car. Now, I know you're saying, hey, Peter, we know how to do it. There's nothing special about it. Well, there are some things that can make your finish last longer. It's this week's Bubble Wrap. Full admission here, I never use a commercial car wash. You'll hear why later on. So here are some tips to get your car clean without dropping $12 or going to one of those self-serve car washes. First up, give your car a good spray down. This will loosen dirt and soften up any bird dew. Be sure to wet the entire surface, windows and roof included. Next, in a bucket, use a high-quality car wash, not dish soap, and using a circular pattern, whip up some good suds. Be generous with your soapy mixture. Again, a circular pattern and repeat stops to the bucket will get the job done. I promised you some secrets. Here's one of them. Inside this bucket, down on the bottom, there's a device called a grit guard. So anything you take off the car goes below and stays there and doesn't get back into the rag or whatever you're using to suds up the car. Use a front to back pattern to make sure you cover the whole car. Pay attention to the rocker panels near the bottoms of each door. And here's another trick. Really, you should be doing this in the shade. I don't have that luxury today, but if you can stay out of the sun, you reduce the idea that you might get some water spots on your car. Rinse well using that same pattern front to back. The key here is to not let it dry. Don't forget the windows and wheels. Drying is an art. I use the toss and drag method for areas I can't reach, like the hood and the roof. Forget buying a chamois, just pick up one of these. It's called an absorber and it's available at Amazon. Dry your sun side first to prevent water spots. Dry off the door seal areas too. I know this is controversial, but I'm going to strongly recommend against you taking your car to any of those automatic car washes that have rotating bristles. They can induce swirl marks into your paint and reduce your shine. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Peter, you make us all look so bad. You're always doing something.
I always say, I need to do that.
Don't you have a TV? Relax a little bit.
Yeah.
No, that was great. I loved that little grid in the bucket. You know,
Yeah.
that lets all the little rocks and pebbles fall through so that you don't pick them back up and scratch your car surface.
Right.
But Peter, I got to tell you, I use the automated.
Yeah, we have done that a lot.
I've not had any big problems with it, but I'm not a connoisseur. Get it? See what I did?
Car in the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not that particular, and we haven't had any problems with it. $12 though is a little cheap now. They've actually raised their rates for the
Oh,
good
my
washes.
goodness.
They're a little bit more. So thank you for that report. I know a lot of people will be out there washing their cars.
It's time for Pet of the Week.
Hi everybody. This is Sasha with her parents Diana and Ron. She's a BichonPoo. That's right. She's only 3 years old. She's really cute, and she was friendly as all get out until we turned on the camera. She got stage fright.
No.
So tell us about Sasha.
We just moved here 6 months ago.
Okay, where from?
We're from Long Island.
Long Island to the
Okay.
villages. Hi Sasha, you're a cutie. Come here, Linda, get this good look here.
And just taking time to adjust to everything.
Yes, she's a cute girl. You want to sniff me? Yes, she will. Yes. Can I pet you on the head?
No, that's
You don't like that? Okay.
only I can do that.
Well, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Well, thank you all for sharing her.
All right, thank you.
What's her favorite thing to do?
Oh, she loves coming here.
Loves to
watching
come to
everything.
Sawgrass. Does she have a favorite band?
I don't know. They're all good here. No, I enjoy all of them.
All right. Well, Sasha, you're the pet of the week. That was Sasha, and I filmed that over at Sawgrass. By the way, I said filmed. I know that's not filmed.
I know.
There are a couple of our viewers that eat me alive for saying filmed or taped, but I don't care.
No, he didn't.
But that dog was not friendly.
Uh-oh.
And finally, she let me put my hand up. The mom, I said, can I pet her on the head? Oh, no, she doesn't let anybody do that. Okay, all right. But that was fun. Now listen, folks, we'll take your submissions. Please shoot them in landscape. Do some good narration.
Give me that phone, please.
Huh?
Give me that phone, please. Landscape means hold your phone this way, okay? Sideways, not tall. You want to film your video of your pet when it's going long ways this way, okay? We've had so many people hold it this way and film their pet. It's not good for us. It takes us hours more to edit, and if we don't edit, you're going to get all of us in it, and we want to see the pet. So this way, please, people. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I try to tell people we only take videos for Pet of the Week, and still every week I'll get 3 or 4 photos, most of them in portrait mode, of dogs saying, here's my submission for Pet of the Week. No, that's not good. Tell us the story about the dog, where you got it, how old it is, what it likes to do.
Give us a story.
People love to see your animals. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a dog. It can be a cat. It could be a squirrel.
We know somebody might have a pot-bellied pig.
Pot-bellied pig. We're Have you guys seen the webcams?
That's our new thing right now.
Well, last week on Facebook, and please follow us on Facebook, Jerry and Linda, Villages Newcomers.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to share little things. But we told people, hey, we're home. We put the webcam up on our big TV screen. And we said, if you're at, where was it?
It was like
Brownwood.
Brownwood the first.
We sat there and said, hey, if you guys are at Brownwood, go to the camera and wave at us. So we caught one group of people waving. Nobody else evidently was listening. It really wasn't a very crowded night at Brownwood.
No, it wasn't.
But they have 2 cameras at Brownwood, one at the intersection and one right on the square. They have one at Sawgrass Grove that gets the entire seating area and the stage. They have it at Sumter Landing. They have a couple there, and they also have it at Spanish Springs. So if you're home and you go to thevillages.com, you can scroll down and it will say, you'll see the squares and it'll say webcam right in the corner. Click that and you can watch a view of any of them. And you'll see some of your friends. I saw 2 of our friends today. And it's fun to watch that and to see what's happening. We watched the farmer's market today.
We did.
We watched them. They had set up and people were down there buying tomatoes and oranges.
It was nice because there were a lot of children. We saw a lot of Christmas vacation children or whatever, holiday grandchildren walking around and having a good time and strollers. And we see some pets. Make sure you have them on a leash.
Yeah, we saw a Great Dane today
we
walking, and lots of little ones, and people bring strollers with the baby dogs in them. And so check out those webcams. It's fun.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sometime you'll see us on there.
Yeah, you might.
Our word jumble, we didn't do one last week, and we had people saying, hey, where's the word jumble? So we're going to do one this week. And your clue is you saw a snippet of it on today's show. Now, if you figure that out, don't tell us the answer because that'll spoil it. Just let us know that you know. It's time for Out and About. Hey, we don't have an Out and About today.
We don't.
No, we don't.
We've been out and about.
We've been out and about. We went to Perkins Restaurant today we took, how many of us? 15?
There was 15 of us.
15 of us. And I thought of it too late. It would have been great. And we went out somewhere the other day and I thought of it too late again. So I thought, you know what? I could use some help with the old Out and About.
Okay.
So we would like to draft you into service.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. If you go to a restaurant that you think would be a good candidate, maybe it's Mezzaluna.
Oh, anywhere.
Maybe it's
we haven't shown you.
Gator's Dockside. Maybe it's Sonny's Barbecue. Who knows what it is? Film the front of the building. talk to the camera a little bit. You go in, show us what it looks like. Show us what the menu may be. Show us what you ordered. Talk about what you ate. Is it good? Did you enjoy it? How was the price? Was it fairly priced? Would you recommend we go there or should we avoid it? And show us your food. Show us yourself eating your food. Show us how good it is. You know.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, show us how good that food is. Sorry about that. And send it to us. Now, we have ways to do that. You can use WeTransfer. It's free. You can transfer large files to us. You can have a free subscription to Dropbox, where you can put your files on there, then email us a link, and we can access them. So if you'd like to be a roving correspondent and do an out and about, because we do eat out a lot, but we go to the same places. I'm not going to, Havana, we love it, so we go there. We don't want to show you another out and about there.
And again, we need to have it in landscape. So make sure your phone is this way, not this way.
Right.
You want it this way.
And talk nice and loud and clear.
Yeah.
And remember this is a big one. If there's music in the background, we can't use it. Don't do it where you, like for instance, if you were at Gators and they had loud music and you were there and they're playing, top 40 hits and can't use it. You gotta
Be careful.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, please.
They will knock us off of YouTube.
That's right. So that'll be fun. Yeah. Send us your out and abouts and we'll do our best to use them.
That's right.
Don't forget your pet of the week and your viewer video questions. And you can send them all to villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. And again, if the file's too big, use Dropbox or WeTransfer. How about that?
That sounds good to me.
It's time for Sweet and Salty. All right, you gonna do the sweet?
I am. I do like that new intro. That's really clever.
Yeah.
It's really nice. You want me to do sweet?
By the way, some folks have submitted these, and we truly do appreciate that. It gives you something new. It makes it a little more interesting. So thank you for that. And I will announce their names, and we'll talk about them in a future show.
Maybe you should do salty first.
The salty. RKB. I was interested in the villages at one time. I'll just hibernate in northern Indiana and save my money. I wouldn't shell out that type of money if I had $50 million. All that and have to fight the bugs and humidity? No thanks.
However, you are not going to save your money on your furnace bill. If you're in northern Indiana, you're going to have to pay a little bit more for your furnace.
Well, you'll be paying state income tax. You'll be paying for your furnace. Your taxes are going to be comparable probably. I don't get comments like this. They're often from people that haven't been here. But anyway, yeah, you're probably in the right place, but I'll bet you didn't grow up in Indiana because there's good people from up in Indiana.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, this sweet comment, I find it a little challenging for me. This is from Carol Ann Wilson. Well, Carol, it says, Linda, you have a husband everyone wants. Lucky you. Big head Jerry's coming.
Carol, that is such a sweet thing to say.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say, he's mine.
Thank you.
He is good. He is amazing, and I am very lucky and blessed.
And we take these sweet and salties from Facebook. We take them from YouTube. And we also take them from emails. So if you want your comments to be on, send it to us in one of those ways.
There you go.
And now it's time for shout outs.
And now it's time for Jerry and Linda's shout outs.
All right, all these folks are friends of our channel, except for the dogs you see that are Pet of the Week submissions.
They're just little postcards now.
They're cute. Yes, they are cute.
They are cute.
But so many of you good people send us your pictures, and we love to put them on, and I hope you love to see them.
Yeah.
You're all truly friends of our channel. That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends, family, neighbors, relatives, anybody you know.
Before you say that,
Yeah.
I want to tell everybody that you can ring in the new year with us
Oh.
on January 31st, which is coming right up. Yeah, that's what I said, December 31st. It's coming right up. We will be having New Year's Eve right here, but we're not going to have it at midnight because some people in the villages go to bed before midnight.
Yeah.
So we're going to have it from 8 to 9 p.m. and we're going to party and we're going to ring in the new year at 9 p.m. So join us on YouTube for a live show. You can comment, put your hats on, your party hats, get your noisemakers,
Tell us some of your resolutions.
your favorite adult beverage, get your snacks there, take your shoes off and socks off, get back and we'll just have a good old time.
Very good. If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share with all your friends, family, neighbors, and relatives. Happy New Year 2025. Until next time.
See you when you get here.